Santiago, welcome and welcome to
Yo, welcome to Morgan Nicola and I's video about how Othello dies. He was quite happy until this play, so sit back, relax, and watch our video today.
What can you see out on the ocean? Nothing. The water's so rough that I can't see any sails, either in the bay or in the ocean. It was windy on shore, too. A big blast of wind shook our fortifications. How could a ship made of wood hold together in these mountainous waves? What do you think will be the result of this storm?
The Turkish Navy will be broken up. The wind's whipping up the waves so high you can expect them to reach the clouds and splash against the stars in the sky. I've never seen the water so disturbed.
If the Turkish fleet isn't protected in some harbor, their men must be all drowned. No ship can survive this storm.
I got news, boys. The war's over. The terrible storm has smashed the Turks so badly that their plans are ruined. One of our ships reported that it saw most of their fleet shipwrecked.
What, is this true?
The ship's sailing into harbor now. It's from Verona. Michael Cassio, lieutenant of the Morel Othello, has arrived on shore. The Moor himself is still at sea. He's been commissioned to come here to Cryptus, Cyprus.
I'm happy about that. He'll be a good governor.
Cassio brings good news about the Turkish defeat, but he's worried about the Othello's safety. The two of them were separated during the storm.
I hope to God Othello's all right. I served under him, and I know what an excellent commander he is. Let's go to the shore to get a look at the ship that came in, and look out for Othello's ship. We'll stare out at sea until the sea and sky blur together.
Let's do that. Every minute we expect more ships to arrive.
Thanks, you brave men who defend this island and respect Othello. I hope heaven protects him from the weather, because I lost sight of him on the stormy sea.
Is his ship sturdy?
Yes, it's well built, and the ship's pilot is very expert and experienced. For that reason, I still have some hope for him, even though I don't have my hopes up too high.
A sail, a sail, a sail.
What's all that shouting about?
Everyone is down at the shore shouting a sail.
I hope it's Othello.
They fired a greeting shot, so at least it's a friendly ship.
Please go find out for certain who has
do that.
arrived.
Good lieutenant, is your general married?
Yes, and he's very lucky to have married the woman he did. His wife defies description. She's God's masterpiece, and she'd exhaust whoever tried to do her justice while praising her.
My G's God, man.
Who's arrived in the harbor?
A man named Iago, the general's inside.
He made good time. You see all the storm, the jagged rocks, and the sandbanks that trap ships all appreciate a beautiful woman. They let the heavenly Desdemona arrive safe and sound.
Who's that?
She's the one I was talking about, the general's wife. The brave Iago was put in charge of bringing her here, and he's arrived a week sooner than we expected. Dear God, please protect Othello and help him arrive here safely, so he and Desdemona can be in each other's arms, and Othello can cheer us up and bring comfort to Cyprus. And Santiago, welcome, and welcome to you too, madame. Don't be upset that I high-fived your wife. Hello, Iago. It's a courtesy where I come from.
If she gave me as much lip as she gave me, you'd be sick of her by now.
On the contrary, she's a soft-spoken woman.
No, she talks too much. She's always talking when I want to sleep. I admit that in front of you, my lady, she keeps a bit quiet. She's scolding me silent.
You have no reason to say that.
Come on, come on. You women are always the same. You're as pretty as pictures when you're out in public, but when you're in own houses, you're noisy as jingle bells. In your own kitchens, you act like wildcats. You make yourself sound like saints when you're complaining about something, but when you act like devils when someone offends you. You don't always take your jobs as housewives seriously, and you're shameless hussies in bed.
Shame on you, you slander!
No, it's true, or if it's not, I am a villain. You wake up to have fun, you start work, you go to bed.
You clearly have nothing good to say about me.
No, I don't.
But if you had to say something nice about me, what would you say?
Don't make me do it, my lady. I'm critical by nature.
Come on, just try. By the way, has someone gone down to the harbor?
Yes, madam.
And Santiago, welcome, and welcome to you too, madame. Don't be upset that I high-fived your wife. Hello, Iago. It's a courtesy where I come from.
If she gave you as much lip as she gave me, you'd be sick of her by now.
On the contrary, she's a soft-spoken woman.
No, she talks too much. She's always talking when I want to sleep. I admit that in front of you, my lady, she keeps it a bit quiet, but she's scolding me silent.
You have no reason to say that.
Come on, come on. You women are always the same. You're pretty as pictures when you're out in public, but in your own houses, you're as noisy as jingle bells. In your own kitchens, you act like wildcats. You make yourself sound like saints. When you're complaining about something, but you act like devils when someone offends you. You take your jobs as housewives seriously, and you shameless hussies in bed.
Shame on you, you slanderer.
No, it's true. Or if it's not, I'm a villain. You wake up to have fun, and you start work when you go to bed.
You clearly have nothing good to say about me.
No, I don't.
But if you had something nice... But if you had something nice to say about me, what would you say?
Don't make me do it, my lady. I'm critical by nature.
Come on, just try. By the way, has someone gone down to the harbor?
Yes, madam.
I'm not as happy as I seem. I'm just trying not to show how worried I am about Othello's my husband's safety. I'm just so nervous I mess up his name. Come on, what would you say about me?
I'm trying to think of something, but I'm not good at inventing clever things. It takes time. I've got it. If a woman pretty and smart, she uses her good looks to get what she wants.
Very clever. But what if a woman is smart but not ugly?
Even if she's ugly, she'll be smart enough to find a way or find a guy to sleep with her.
This is getting worse and worse. What if she's pretty but stupid?
No pretty woman is stupid because her stupidity will make her more attractive to men.
These are stupid old jokes that men tell each other at bars. What horrible things do you have to say about women who are both ugly and stupid?
No matter how ugly or stupid the woman is, she plays the same dirty tricks that the smart and pretty ones do.
You don't know a thing. You give your best praise to the worst woman, but how would you praise a truly good woman? Someone who had no reason to worry but what anyone said about her.
A woman who has a beautiful but never proud. Who could speak as well but knew when to be quiet. Who dressed well but never overdressed. Who had self-restraint even when she could get what she wanted. A woman who never took revenge, who overlooked it when people hurt her, who was too wise to do anything stupid, who could think without revealing her thoughts, and who could refrain from flirting with men in love with her. That kind of woman, if she never existed, would.
Would do what?
Would raise babies and clip coupons.
Oh, that's pathetic. Don't listen to him, Amelia. Even though he's your husband, what do you think about him, Cassio? Isn't he a horrible man?
He speaks bluntly, madame. He's more of a soldier than a wise man.
You can redo that part.
He's taking her hand. That's right. Go ahead and whisper together. This is all I need to get Cassio. Yes. Keep smiling at her, Cassio. Your fine manners and woman will be your downfall. Oh, I'm sure saying something very clever. You lose your job because of little flirtations like this. You'll wish you hadn't been so courteous with her. Oh, how nice you're kissing her own hand. Or one finger at a time. I wish those fingers were the Nuba tubes.
Yeah, well.
That's some more. I recognize this trouble.
Yes, it is.
Let's go greet him when he lands.
Look, here he comes.
My beautiful warrior.
My darling Othello.
I'm amazed you got here before me, but I'm overjoyed. My love, if the calm after the storm could always be this wonderful, I'd want the wind to blow until it walked the dead, wake the dead, and whipped up waves as tall as mountains. If I died right now, I'd be completely happy, since I'll probably never be as happy as this again in my life.
God willing, our happiness will increase as we get older.
Amen to that. I can't talk about my happiness anymore. It's too much. I hope these kisses I'm about to give you are the closest we ever come to fighting.
Oh, you're happy now, but I'll ruin your happiness for all on my supposed honesty.
Let's go up to the castle. Good news, friends. The war's over and the Turks are drowned. How are my old friends from this island doing? Honey, They'll love you here in Cyprus. They've been very good to me here. Oh, my dear, I'm blabbing on and on because I'm so happy. Iago, would you be good enough to go get my trunks from the ships and bring the ship's captain to the castle? He's a good man. Let go, Desdemona. I'll say it again. I'm happy to see you here in Cyprus.
Meet me down at the harbor. Come here. They say love makes cowards brave. So if you're brave, listen to me. Lieutenant Cassio will be on guard duty tonight. But first, I have to tell you what Desdemona is completely in love with him.
With Cassio? That's impossible.
Lie those fingers and let thy soul be on.
You read the wrong side.
Be quiet and listen to me. Remember how she fell madly in love with the Moor because he bragged and told her made-up stories? Did I expect her to keep on loving him for his chattering? You're too smart to think that. No, she needs someone nice looking. Othello's ugly. What pleasure could she find in him? Lovemaking gets boring after a while. To keep things hot, she'll need someone with a handsome face, someone close to her age, someone who looks and acts like her. Othello isn't of those things, since he doesn't have those advantages to make him attractive to her. She'll get sick of him until he makes her want to puke. She'll start looking around for a second choice. Now, if that's true, and it's obviously true, who is a better position than Cassio? He's a smooth talker and uses sophistication and fine manners to hide his just. Nobody's as crafty as he is. Besides, he's young and handsome, and he's got all the qualities that knaves and silly girls go for. He's a bad boy, and Desdemona got her eye already on him.
He's a bad boy. Okay. I can't believe that. She's not that kind of woman. She's very moral.
Like hell she is. She's made of the same flesh and blood as everyone else. If she was so moral, she would never have fallen in love with the Moor in the first place. Good Lord. Did you notice how she and Cassio were fondling each other's hands? Did you see that?
Yes, I did, but that wasn't romantic. It was just polite manners. Duh.
They were lusting after each other. You could tell by how they were acting that they were going to be lovers. They were so close that their breath was mingling. When two people get that intimate, sex will soon follow. Disgusting. But listen to me. Let me guide you. I brought you here from Venice. Be on guard duty tonight. I'll put you in charge. Cassio doesn't know you. I'll be nearby. Make Cassio angry somehow, either by speaking too loud or insulting his military skills, or however else you want.
All right.
He's hot-tempered, and he might try to hit you with his staff. Trying to get him to do that allow me to stir up his public sentiment against him here in Cyprus. I'll get them so reeled up that they'll only calm down when Cassio fired. To get what you want, you need to get Cassio out of the way. If you don't do that, things are hopeless for you.
I'll do it if you help me out.
I promise. I will meet me in a little while at the Sidle. I need to get Othello's things from the ship. Goodbye.
Goodbye.
I think Cassio really does love her, and it's perfectly likely that she loves him too. I can't stand the Moor. But I have to admit, he's reliable, loving, a good-natured man. He'd probably be a good husband to Desdemona. I love her too, not simply out of lust, but also to feed my revenge. I have a feeling that the Moor slept with my wife. Thoughts keep gnawing at me, eating me up inside. I won't be satisfied even until I get with him wife for wife. If I can't do that, I can at least make the Moor so jealous that he can think straight. Vanish Trash Rodrigo can do what I need to carry out my plan. I'll have power over Cassio. I'll say bad things about him. To the Moor. I have feeling Cassio seduced my wife as well. I'll make the Moor thank me, love me, and reward me. Even though that I've got a plan, though I haven't worked out the details. You can never see the end of the evil plan until the moment comes.
You finished. Okay. You read. Who's arrived in the harbor?
A man named Iago, the general's ensign. A man named Lago.
And welcome to you too, madame.
Damn it!
Miss! I hit you in the forehead. Iago, I just hit you. I'm not doing it with Brent doing it. Scott, will you do it? Just hold
No,
it.
I'll do it. I'm not gonna move it.
Okay,
No,
no,
I don't
we're not
trust
I'm not gonna move it.
I'm not doing it
I'm not
with
gonna
you.
move it.
Scott, take it.
See,
I can't sit by Scott anymore.
Brendan, you're not even in the scene.
Yes, he is!
No, he's not.
Restart the whole high five,
I
too.
can't stand Scott!
Okay, Scott, I'm just gonna... In attendance.
Hello? Making a movie.
Stop!
Stop!
This is not my husband.
Stop
Scott,
talking.
sit down.
Just let it happen. Stop talking. Okay, wait.
Scott.
Okay.
Nope.
Is it recording?
Nope.
Make sure this is in the bloopers.
No.
Okay,
No.
shut up.
No.
No one knows. Sure, we should all kneel before her.
I'm starting over. Look, you can hold hands with Lion.
Oh my God, Morgan.
I have to high five with this hand.
You do it every shot.
You just let him. Epic.
I can't take this anymore. No.
Okay.
No.
Read the papers.
Scott. Oh my God.
We need to make the high five more.
Get your hand off me,
Okay.
Scott.
What are you talking about? Can I just start right now?
Scott. Put your hand.
I
Put your
say they've
hands
spotted
over here.
another ship. Everyone
Put
look
your
around.
hands
Like, what the fuck? Why are they gunshots? Look, the precious Desdemona has arrived on shore. We should all kneel before her, men of Cyprus. Greetings, my lady, and may God always be with you.
Thank you, brave Cassio. Is there any news about my husband?
He hasn't arrived yet. As far as I know, he's okay and will arrive here soon.
Oh, how did you ever get separated?
The storm separated us.
Scott!
My pants are so hot.
Oh my God, it's recording.
What are you looking
Scott?
like that?
I can't. Okay, can I not sit by Scott?
I walked in the
Can
middle
I
and
not
just
sit
took
by
a step
Scott?
After
Because
this,
they don't.
Scott.
I just said it.
and then he says that, and then
This is all recording right now. You're just gonna edit it out. I'm not stopping it.
I'm not forcing anybody to do anything other than.
Yes, you are! Oh my God! Stop, Scott. I'm gonna slit
Okay,
your
go.
throat. Get your hand off me,
Okay.
Scott. Scott.
I walked.
Scott. I'm gonna slit
Because they don't.
Scott.
Okay.
Scott.
Because they don't.
Scott. Get your hand off me,
Okay.
Scott.
Harbor now. It's from Verona. Michael Cassio, lieutenant of... I'm so sick of doing this. It's... Alright.
What can you see out on the ocean?
Nothing. The water's so rough that I can't see any sails, neither in the bay or in the ocean.
Wait, who's next? Right now.
This is terrible.
No, stay here. No, I don't.
It was windy on the shore too.
It was windy on the shore too.
Okay, I be chillin' in the studio. I see Miss Pavlov. I'm like, yo, what up, though? She says me and Morgan should go on a date. She's like, BTW, I gave you an A. I responded with, that's great. I said I wish the best blessings to you and your baby. Yeah. Rapper Scott Knutson in the building, yo. What you gonna do? Favorite place to snow. Rapping Miss P's class, you already know. Deuces.